Hello Internet, hello and welcome to the actually the finals of the Tennis Mode tournament. Yes. Now, to quickly explain the rules, because for the finals it's gonna be a little bit different than usual. For the finals we are going to have a point system. You get a point for reaching 100 kills first, and you gain another point for destroying the enemy shrine first. And the first team to get 4 points wins the tournament. This means we are going to have at least 2 games, but maybe even 3. Or we could possibly even have 4 or an infinite number if we need tiebreakers. Well, that's really all about this. Not all about that, and well, let's just get into the game. Well, the first obvious spawn we had is the Devourer. I don't think we have ever seen a Devourer in this mod, just the hero is so ridiculous. And first pick onto that Polywog. That's interesting. Oh well. Now, again, I'm just gonna be the first one to admit that I'm actually actively cheering for the Hellborn team. Because I really want to see Dennis win the tournament with the mode he invented. I just think that would be quite hilarious, wouldn't it? So, yeah. Let's just hope that that actually happens. I wouldn't be surprised if it doesn't, though, because obviously these are the finals. The other team is pretty good. It didn't get here without a reason. Now, do we have any obvious hero that we are missing out on? I don't think so. Wow, maybe Gladiator sounds like fun, but I don't know. Tundra. I actually really like Tundra. I think he's really powerful. Because of the dash, it's just so great. It's amazing. Your points will get points, and the points of your points will get points. It's that simple, pretty much. Yes. Saragon got that. And, well, looks like we are about to go in. Yes, isn't that brilliant? I'm super excited for this. Please win. Please don't disappoint me. Please don't. Now they got the Empath, which is interesting because Empath is, in my opinion, is like actually pretty good. But she's got like the problem of being so squishy, and in my opinion, if you get Empath in this mod, you have to buy a Staff of the Masters on her. If you get a Staff of the Masters, she's just amazing. If you don't, meh. But with the Staff of the Masters, it's just great. You can permanently use the ultimate and be inside of everyone all the time. And looks like they're initiating right away and taking a lot of damage. Drunken Master, the tongue from the Polywog Priest is coming out. And Drunken Master is dropping really low. He gets taken out, but not before they manage to get the Bloodlust kill onto the Empath. Now Polywog Priest is dropping right here. We've got the Tundra. He's low on mana. He needs 10 more, and that's always the problem. You have to buy a little bit more mana on Tundra for this to actually work, because otherwise you just won't be able to use the shards a second time when you need them. Well, he can use them now, I suppose, but they didn't manage to actually get another kill. And oh my god, they didn't change that properly, and now Polywog Priest is going to have to pay the price for that. And it looks like Malakin is going to drop as well. Great. Pestilence gonna regen up, and now it's just a Drunken Master, but he's gonna be hiding up here. Which is okay, and here we go, sharing of the health potions and the mana potions, and all of them are just regenerating up. Which is great. Another set of Steam Boots, maybe that was the problem. Maybe I should have gotten Steam Boots instead of my stupid Ghost Marches. Oh man, damn it. Oh well. Oh no, this is horrible. The poor little Empath, she's the only one left behind. And yes, she is going to get destroyed. That poor guy. Oh well, that's just terrible. Now all of them are hiding here. The problem is that these guys are gonna have to teleport in. Which actually isn't that big of a problem. If you take a look at Pestilence and his AoE, can we actually do that? I don't suppose we can. Oh well. But his AoE is pretty big, so it should be able to cover a huge amount of the thingy right here. But, oh no, Empath is dropping! She's still alive. Polywog Priest goes down. He just falls apart into the few little Froxy is. Pestilence this time around hopefully won't skill his flight, because I just don't see a reason why he would do that. Life Drain, and Malakin is just going to be able to sword throw away. However, this is not too bad, because Malakin now doesn't have any mana anymore and won't be able to use his abilities again. Oh well. But I don't know. I don't know. Here we go with the mana potion. He's gonna have enough mana again. And I don't like their coordination. Here we go. They're going on to the Pestilence. But Malakin dropped before, and so they weren't able to actually get enough damage going. Greatest bash of all time. Screws the Polywog royally. And now the Drunken Master is going to take a lot of damage right here and most likely drop. And here we go. The piercing shots are going to connect. Chandra picks up another kill. Hat-trick, legendary coming out. And this Chandra's already getting kind of scary. He does have a lot of money, saved up 1,000 additional gold after finishing his Steam Boots. And Steam Boots on Pestilence as well. And I just hope the Empath rushes the Staff of the Masters. Just don't get anything else, please. But what was that? That was strange. Where did that sound come from? Now I'm scared. That's okay. Now I'm sad. What the hell was that? Oh well, Chandra picked up a life tube, so that's probably gonna be a hell, which is okay. I actually like the concept of tanking up. I just think that's a really, really good way to go about this. So that's pretty awesome. And right now it looks like Dennis' team is actually winning quite handily. And let me actually just point something out to them. By the way, you may concede, but that gives both points to the enemy team. Just so you know. Just so you know. Oh well. I just felt like they might want to know that. Because I really want them to concede prematurely. So Dennis wins. That would just make me so happy. I don't know why, but it would. I just think that would be so great. Anyways. So what do we have got? Empath. Oh, she actually picked... Yes, she's going for the Abyssal first. That's also great. I just want her to go for Staff of the Masters, Abyssal, Demonic. What else is there? Storm Spirit, Codex, Sheepstick. Yes, go for that item build onto the Empath. Don't get anything else, really. Don't waste your time with anything else. And a GG already. What the hell? Don't do this to me. They can't. Really? You don't want to play this? Okay. Do they really think they've already lost? That would be kind of disappointing, but well, this is just terrible. But I just want you guys to keep in mind that Dennis and like this team has been playing this mode for longer than anybody else. Anybody else. They came up with it. Okay. Okay. If you want to concede, just cast a remake vault. And we're gonna count that as a win for Hebon. Okay, so I suppose that's game 1 already. Hebon, you have to pass. Ah, okay, here we go. Okay, that was easy. Do they actually want? But you want to play game 2, right? Please tell me that you actually want to play. It's actually 2-0 because they got both points. Yes, here we go. It's 2-0. Okay then, Bill. I have to admit I'm both happy and disappointed because that was just so one-sided. That's wow. Yeah, but honestly, I have got a video up on my channel with Dennis mode in it that's much older than a year ago. So I can actually look it up if you want to. It's probably more like 2 years. Dennis mode. So we just type that into my channel. No. This one is 1.5 years old. So yeah. I don't think you can beat us in that regard. Anyways. So is anybody not taking a spot? We are ready. Please kick Doki. Okay, I'm just gonna kick him then. I don't mind. Macy. Okay, let's kick him and go. Okay then, well, this is game 2, and hopefully this won't be as short as game 1. Taking a look at the heroes, I personally think that Master would be very powerful. Kinesis again, oh my god. Oh my god. That guy just destroyed the semifinals. Just ripped the enemy team apart. Over. And well, if one of the teams wants you kicked, I'm gonna kick you. I'm sorry, that's how it works. Deal with it. And of course, Martyr. Yeah, it's just a stream is always going to lag a little bit. It's never going to be 100%. No, it's not on purpose. It's just not fixable. That's just you need that little bit of delay. No, that's just a technical thing. You just have that bit of delay every time. I could put some delay on the stream, but I don't feel like it. So I just want to take a look at the chat, and I can't do that if it's delayed. That's really then just kind of. We never claimed it as our mode. We just called it Dennis mode, and that's really about it. Like, there's this guy in chat that is saying that another guy came up with a similar mode to this, and you are allowed to buy items and stuff like that. And actually, you're allowed to enter the base to buy items in our mode as well. Like, that's completely fine. You're not allowed to go back to the base to heal. That's the point. But really, who cares? Like, somebody had the idea even before him. I bet somebody had the idea long before him. I bet multiple people had the same idea. But we are the ones that made it popular. So, yeah. It's very difficult to actually come up with a concept that's unique enough to be entirely new, and it's just like a really dumb discussion to have. Anyways, so taking a look at the teams, we got, Prophet. That guy got banned last time. Magmus, of course, being really powerful. And Amun-Ra. Oh my god, this Magmus Amun-Ra combination I can see being really scary. Prophet, yeah, I really like the hero with the mini stunts and stuff like that. And then we got Swiftblade. I can see this guy just ripping teams apart. Yeah, we got a Master. And the Kinesis. I'm actually quite surprised that Swiftblade didn't go for Boots first, which is... I honestly expected that, but none of them do. Am I the only one? Is that why I lost? Stop breathing fire! Anyways. But then of course the Kinesis, which I am like super excited for. And here we go with the Master. He actually skilled the slow first, and here we go with the spin. Amun-Ra is dropping, spin, dealing ridiculous amounts of damage as usual. And here, yeah, some boots would be nice, wouldn't they? And Amun-Ra is going to be able to get away. In the meantime, Master of Arms is also kind of low, but Kinesis lift into the air. Swiftblade, this is the one problem with Swiftblade. His spin has got a really low cooldown, and he still manages to pick up the Bloodlust. So this is a huge deal, because he's gonna be able to pick up some boots right here at the shop. And he didn't, but... Oh, Amun-Ra is dead, and I suppose Magnus is going to go down as well. This is not a good start. Oh my god, this is really, really not a great start. Okay then, can I actually mute these spectators? Is that an option I do have? Please don't use the all chat if possible. And they're just gonna TP in like this, and get absolutely murdered again. Mistimed that stun. Well, I suppose he still hit too, but Magmus taking a lot of damage right here. He is going to go down again. Serial killer already onto that Swiftblade. It's 1 and 4, 1 and 5 in a second. Swiftblade is gonna drop, and no, he's actually still alive, making this even worse. Finally, he goes down. He loses his ultimate warrior. Amon-Ra got a bit of money from that, but it's still fine. I don't want to clear the chat. I want to stop the spectators from using the alt chat. That's what I want to do. Something different. I know clear. Thank you. What would be funny, like some guy in the chat mentioned this, that if you take the other map, play this and just put a Congo in the middle. Honestly, just put Congo in the middle of this map. And not just in the middle, make him run around and do stupid shit. That would be hilarious. Anyways, in the meantime, Swiftblade is taking a lot of damage right here. He's gonna get out of there. They managed to get a few kills, the Legion side that did. 4 and 8 now, but they're still behind by a lot. This early on, you want to stay even in kills. You really, really want to stay even. And they are not doing that so far. Well. Just a lot of waiting at a minute. And, oh, holy balls. Do we have a spin? Yep, here we go with the spin. They just have to kill him right now. Attack him. Okay. They managed to do so. Now, Master of Arms is dropping. He will die. Yes, in fact he will. But no, it's Amon-Ra versus Kinesis. And let's be honest, I don't actually see Amon-Ra winning this. No. That was, by the way, really well done. Really, really well done. Because if you lift yourself up in the air, you only take half the damage. And you can, of course, like, once you drop down, you deal damage to him. And stun him, which is just brilliant. So that was a really nice play right there. And missed Fork Lightning. Amon-Ra is going to take a lot more damage right here. And yep. He's dropping. And here we go, he goes down. Azuro trying to run away. Not really. No, he just doesn't give no shits. He actually skilled counterattack. I suppose it was a mistake, because really counterattack is just like the worst thing in the world. And that was kind of a wasted spin. He's yet again going for that Behemoth's Heart. Not the Behemoth's Heart, the Hammer of the Black Legion. Just tanking up, which I think is... Again, I think that's a really nice way to go about this. Amon-Ra got a heart already though, so... He might be able to actually make something happen right here. Kinesis going to go down. And so will Master of Arms. Oh, we've got a run coming up in a second. It's going to connect, and even a Prophet is coming in. Swiftblade inside. Yep. He's gonna pick up a kill onto the Magmus. Now getting chased down by the Amon-Ra, and gonna try to maybe make something happen. Kinesis completely screwed that stun up. Honestly, and looks like the Legion side is actually making some sort of comeback here. Like, they are managing to like decrease the lead. Like a second ago they were behind by 100%, and now it's only like what, 25 or something like that. So it's pretty good. They got another kills, 13 to 16 now, only 3 kills difference. And Kinesis gonna try to get away from this. The Swiftblade, oh, nice stun. Didn't connect, but I like the idea. And here we go, Swiftblade is going to drop now. So I suppose that stunning lineup there Hellborn is going up against is going great. It's just, Amon-Ra is literally tearing them apart. That's quite ridiculous. Swiftblade doesn't have his ultimate at the minute. He does have a spin. And here we go. Oh my god, people, you're really annoying. Delay is just... That's a technical thing. Like, there's just gonna always be a little bit of delay. A few seconds of delay is always going to be the case. There's nothing anybody can do about that. Like, that's on every stream. I don't have... Yeah, the thing is just, I answered it like 2 minutes ago. But... Every stream has a little bit of delay, always. I do not have a delay labeled, Even though I could do it, I just didn't think it was necessary. And actually, look at this. Turns out the Legion side is doing quite great. Amun-Ra is just carrying this at the minute. He's got the Axe of the Malphite, and he's gonna be able to pick up that very early Behemoth's Heart. And that's just gonna make it so difficult for them to actually kill him. And, oh, Swiftblade running away. And it's 20 and 20 now. He evened out the score. I'm really impressed by that. I have to say, I got to credit most of that to the Ra. And here we go. Another really nice stun connect. While the Swiftblade is annoying the Prophet and the Magnus. Prophet is probably going to drop right here. No, Kinesis went down instead. Prophet is still alive, and Master of Arms gets destroyed by the Magnus and Amun-Ra. This is going great. They got the lead now. 22 and 20. Oh, wow. That's interesting. Let's take a look at items. We've got the Shaman's Headrest and of the Black Legion on the Swiftblade. He's actually going super tank. I just want him to get some offensive item now. Shaman's Headrest is interesting, but I think that's mostly... Yeah, they got a lot of magic damage. I think that's pretty reasonable. And Shaman's Headrest on him, and Kinesis is rushing the Harkons again. Now I'm very interested whether or not the Harkon's Kinesis is actually gonna be able to turn this around again and be strong enough of a carry to make a difference. Well, turns out Amun-Ra finally dropped. That's 1,000 gold into the pocket of the Kinesis, I think. And no, actually of the Master. That's disappointing. The pocket of the Kinesis would have been much more useful. On the other side, we got the finished heart onto the Amun-Ra. I'm interested in seeing what he's gonna go for next. Maybe a mock, maybe something along these lines. Or he could, of course, go for like Demonic, which would work great. Then we got just a Blessed Orb on Magnus. Sheepstick? Probably. And Astrolabe and a Neophyte's Book. No, with Neophyte's Book, there are so many other possibilities. Like, that item can build literally everything. So... Okay, we've got the Harkon's Blade on Kinesis. The problem is that right now he's only got 1 point into his inherent defense, which is just not making it as effective as it probably could be. And a pause. So game 2 is much more interesting than game 1. Yeah, this is going really, really great. Okay, we got some lags on the side of the Legion. That's not good. Just hope Amun-Ra can connect back in again. Would be highly disappointing if he couldn't. But I really don't trust the servers all that much, so completely honest. Yeah. Can we stop with that sound? That's slightly annoying. Okay, here we go. Amun-Ra's back in the game. Master of Arms picked up a Barrier Idol. I don't know if I'm actually a big fan of that item. You can only use it on a very low cooldown. A high cooldown, actually, so... I don't know. It's decent. And Swiftblade going for... Shroud? It could be a Sanitarius. Could also be... Butterfly? Why the hell not? Sounds reasonable. And ultimate used, ultimate pretty much wasted, didn't do a whole lot. Kinesis going onto the Amun-Ra. Amun-Ra is just so tanky, holy balls. He goes down in the end. And, well, this is interesting. Like, I'm seriously interested in seeing how this is gonna go. Kinesis has 2 points into his defense now. He's not maxing out his Stasis Smash. I don't know if I actually agree with this. I don't actually think the lift is that useful, but... He's not using it as much, that's just the point, but... Another pause? Really? Oh. Oh, please don't screw this up, lags. It would be so disappointing. Actually, that's the Hellborn now. Okay, so that's fine. Are they lagging as well? Somas is not here. Somas is streaming or, like, I don't know, taking care of his own tournament, so he's kind of busy with that. Well, there really isn't a whole lot to talk about during pauses. Well, what do we have got coming up in terms of items? We can just open up this menu a bit. We can take a look at Golden Experience. I really think the gap is not that big, in my opinion. Like, that's just like 3 kills. And if we take a look at the difference right here, 3 kills. Who would have thought? But in terms of items, we've got... It's gonna be that Storm Spirit. I suppose that's a sheepstick. He's saving up a lot of money. Or it could also be a Nullstone. Could also be a Nullstone. I really don't think that's all that useful. In my opinion, Amon-Ra should get that big... whatever its base is. Shaman Cetras. Kinesis is probably gonna go for the same build he went earlier with that Hellflower and stuff like that. Other than that, really nothing new, and it's just... What the hell is going on? Why are we sitting in a pause? I don't like that. Oh well. You guys want to go through this? Okay, let's just go through this a bit. We've got damage, and here it's just... It was obvious. It's just that Amon-Ra is just ripping the teams apart. It's ridiculous. Oh my god. Just... Yeah, Amon-Ra is really, really powerful. And you can take a look at these stats. We got 1300 gold per minute on Amon-Ra. Who cares? Who cares? Oh, and here we go. Looks like we are about to start again. Kinesis goes down to the Amon-Ra. This is something nice about Prophet. He's got that very low cooldown heal. And heals are always amazing. This is why I wanted Nymphora like every game. Because Nymphora can basically replace the Well. So in a phase like this where nothing's happening, you just spam your heal. And your team is gonna be back up again. And oh my god. That went horrible because of a brilliant initiation from the Amon-Ra. He just guessed that perfectly. They get 3 kills just like that. And this is not looking good. Dennis, don't lose. I would be highly disappointed if you do. So it looks like this Swiftler is actually going for a Shroud. Kinesis, that's interesting. Crits, suppose, could be. Could also be barbed armor, though I really don't think that's useful. I really don't like the thought of a barbed armor, like, at all. I think that's actually quite a horrible choice. Doki, if you don't shut up, I'm gonna ignore Edio. And once you're on there, you're not getting back. Off. Ever. Again. Anyways. So, Kinesis taking a lot of damage right here. Just, oh my god, look at that Amon-Ra. He's just burning everything. It's ridiculous. And then a hat-trick coming out for the... whatever its face is called. Prophet. Oh my god. And he now got that Storm Spirit, which is just incredibly useful. Storm Spirit is always great. Like, there's literally no game where Storm Spirit is not great. And Ras diving again onto the Master. Master taking a lot of damage right here. And they are just focusing down the Kinesis. That's exactly what I was talking about early on with, like, Kinesis Harkons is quite amazing, but if you get stunned, if you get locked down, you just don't get the additional protection and you just die. Just die. And of course the Steam buff is also really nice because nobody ever buys Revelation. And basically makes you invincible. Invincible. I wouldn't dare to say that the Legion will win. They might. And it's looking very good for them. Like, if you just take a look at all of these stats. 1300 GPM on him. It's looking great. But, it's not over yet. It's not over yet. It really, really is not over yet. Oh, Sheepstick onto the Magnus. And No, it's just the one problem that Amon-Ra is literally unkillable, and I don't know how much money he's got. 6k saved up. I don't know what he's planning on buying with that. Maybe he's just gonna buy straight up Dawnbringer. That's actually not too unreasonable in my opinion. And then Kinesis gets taken out. A nice Fog Lightning connects with that Kinesis and not Kinesis with that Prophet. I really am losing track of my names right here. Holy balls, what's up with me? Oh well, oh well. Now, something I don't expect is a concede word. I really don't. These guys are all old MNI. And old MNI didn't concede. Old MNI doesn't surrender. Ever. They just don't. At least that's what we used to do. I don't know if we still do that. Like, I still do. Now, this is, of course, pretty fucking awesome. I've got to admit. Like, just using the invisibility to stalk over here. Wow. Well, Master of Arms just got destroyed. Kinesis also gonna get taken out and just... Yeah, Amon-Ra actually rushed the Doombringer. Yeah, Dawnbringer, not Doombringer, but the Dawnbringer. And just look at his damage. And his survivability and everything. I want him to get an Insanitarius just because. Just because. Well. Swiftblade. Okay, I've got to admit, this looks pretty over by now. It's just that Amon-Ra's so out of control. Just ridiculous. Utterly ridiculous. Just smashing the Hellbondside into the ground. That's not cool. It really is not. And Swiftblade are gonna get taken out as well. There's like nothing they can do. It's just... Wow. Yeah, I expect to see an Amon-Ra ban. If we get him in the next banning draft, I don't think we're gonna see him played. I really don't. But I have to say, I'm also gonna blame their item builds. Like, I really don't agree with the Swiftblade as item build. I think that's quite terrible. Other than that, it's fine. Maybe I would have liked to get... Like, see the Kinesis get the Harkons maybe a little bit late. Get something more early game, really. But I think they just got a little bit cocky after that first game, and this is the result of that. And actually, getting cocky wouldn't be too surprising for these guys. Now, the funny thing is that they can't kill Amon-Ra, and even if they do, they're gonna have to kill him another time. Well, good luck with that. Oh my god. Magnus channeling up his ultimate right here. And Master of Arms is also going to go down. Oh, this is just not nice, really. Very, very one-sided, in fact. Amon-Ra goes down, and here we go with the resurrection. Amon-Ra just doesn't give no shits. And here we go with the actual concede mod. That's not surprising at all. I've got to admit. Not surprising. Oh well, I'm just gonna host game 3 then. Just gonna host game 3. And so far it's 2-2. 2-2. Yes. This is gonna get interesting. I really expect an Amon-Ra ban though if we get them. Like, he's just so powerful. Like, that guy was incredibly strong. Doki, get in here. 2 and 2. 2-2. Oh my god. Okay. I think we are ready. Actually, no, there's like a player. Not in the game. Come on, get in here. Get in here, please. Oh, come on, don't eat now. Really? No, you don't get any coin packs. You didn't win. Oh my god. Oh, actually, we need to kick somebody. Okay, let's kick you. Because I don't know who you are. So let's just get rid of you. No, the chat is fine for me. I can read. Who is the strongest Dennis Mode hero is the question that just came up in the chat. Now, this is... You have to think about this from different aspects. Like, first of all, do we just want the most powerful in terms of damage? Like, who can put out crazy amounts of damage? Or do we want the one that benefits your team the most? Or do we want the one hero that's just like has a huge and like the biggest impact on the game? We probably want the hero that has the biggest impact on the game. And if I'm gonna say that, I would probably go with Nymphora. I just love her so much. She got everything you need. She got damage, she got heal, she got mana. Like, she's a walking well. It's just amazing. Greatest carry I would give probably to Dragon, yes. Or Ugi. I really liked Ugi. Ravenor also just tore faces apart a few times I saw him. So Sephoris is also really powerful. I can definitely tell you who is overrated though. Like, hard carries are so overrated. You really, really, really don't need somebody like a Scout or Sandrift or Dark Lady. They just don't walk properly. Electrician is also great because of that really long disable. So, we actually had first ban Amun-Ra from the Hellbound side. They didn't feel like dealing with that again. So I am actually cheering for Dennis. Who are you cheering for? Come on, give me some names. Oh yes, okay, Devourer is the best hero in the mode. How is that even a question? But I didn't include Devourer because he's always going to be banned. Like, if you got any choice, Devourer is just not going to be played. No, that just Devourer is so overpowered. Just, yeah. Torture is also nice, but it's just he's not quite on that overpowered level, right? Oh, and actually we're gonna see a Torture right here and a Rampage. Rampage is amazing because he has got a stun and nuke, which is, well, one thing, stun nuke, I suppose, that is not mana reliant, which is always amazing. Now they got the Swiftblade Hammerstorm Witchslayer. That's a lot of stun combined with a lot of damage. This is gonna be very interesting, in fact. Now, we could actually see something like a Behemoth from the Hellbound side to just block the Swiftblade. Just every time the Swiftblade uses his spin, Behemoth, boom, puts the Fissure in between them, and well, GG. Maybe even a Flint. Flint, I actually think, is one of the few good hard carries. Because he's got a decent nuke and that really, really nice mini stun, which is very, very handy. But instead we are going to see Cthulhu Fant. Well, that's interesting. I didn't expect him. I would have, like, if those are the heroes I'm given, I would probably have picked, like, the Doctor. That sounds like a fun guy. Not as powerful early on, but, like, if you give him that crazy, crazy farm, he just might be able to rip the world apart. And blow the enemy sky high. But I don't know. Oh well. So, looks like the game is about to start. And Rampage, Cthulhu Fant, and Torturer for the Hellbound side, with Marcelinho playing the Cthulhu Fant, Dennis playing the Rampage, and the Torturer played by Black Moon. And then got Swiftblade played by Punal, Dole playing the Hammerstorm, and Bernd das Brot playing the Witchslayer for the Legion side. For the Dennis Mode Tournament Finals. And oh my god, Torturer is dead. Yep, Torturer goes down right here. That's a really, really bad start already. Rampage. Rampage is dropping. No, Ophelia's TP is not cheating. Ophelia's TP is fine. Oh, no. Ophelia's TP is okay. Otherwise, the hero's just so bad. And if you don't want to deal with that, you have to ban her. But Ophelia is basically a free kill every time you attack her, because there's really nothing she can do. Like, she's just so useless. But she can TP a mate back to the base, and that's, well, one of her defining factors for the small, really. So, yeah. It's not GG yet. Come on, people. No, go. Yes, please. Stick together. Don't let yourself get caught just like that. Okay. Well, this is interesting. Just a bit of a standoff going on. Swiftblade actually did what I would have done, and Swiftblade just straight up rushed Boots. Which I approve of this heavily. Boots on Witchday as well, and a nice bit of mana reaching on the Hammerstone, which is very, very useful. And then we've got Rampage with a bash. Really, these guys really like their crushing claws. I'm just very surprised by that. They get it on like every hero. They even got it on Swiftblade, which is just ridiculous. But on strength heroes, I can definitely see it. I don't know. I just think that maybe Steam Woods would be more useful. And why do we have pause now? Oh, well. Okay, here we go. All the pauses. But it's not like anything is going to happen. We're not gonna rename ourselves in mini minches. Not happening. Well. That's interesting. No, you're not allowed to interact with creeps. No. You're not allowed to interact with creeps at all. That's just not okay. Okay, no, I really liked what they did right here. They used the Cthulhu to go in, take the stun. And so they've got him in the field. And they can now TP over here. And actually they're gonna TP back. And they got him! They got the Swiftblade. Great. That double damage just came in so handy. Cthulhu is gonna have another charge in 1, 2. Yes, he has one now. Can we? Up! Ah, didn't connect. That's horrible. Swiftblade is now coming in. Gets hit by the Torturer's Thunder. Rampage does have his bash. And here we go. Second kill for the Hellborn side. They are leading now. Yes! However, since the first kill was the Bloodlust, we can see it's just a minor lead. A very, very minor lead. And I suppose it's only one kill after all. Okay, the best 3 picks in this mod. If you want to pick the best team, you can. Definitely Devourer, definitely Nymphora, and I would put an Oogie in there. Devourer, Oogie, and Nymphora. That team is just going to rip the world apart. Like, seriously. I don't see any team going up against that. And here we go, with Torturer now being level 2, he's got that very powerful impalement, of course. And Rampage, he didn't actually go for the charge. I love that. Max out your passive abilities. That's just going to... Yeah, or Dragon. Actually, Dragon works great as well. You could say that, but I just like Ubi a bit more. I don't know why, I just think he's so great. Maybe just because he's a bit more fun. Maybe just because that. But I like Ubi. Anyways, I was talking about the passive of Rampage, but this is just gonna boost his attack damage up so much. And attack damage is so freaking important. Don't forget that. Don't ever forget that. Most of the damage in this game mode is coming from auto hits. It's not actually spells. That's a common misconception. No, it's auto hits. Which is why maxing out the passive on Rampage is just gonna increase his damage by ridiculous amounts and making incredibly powerful. And of course movement speed is also nice. He just got away from the Swiftblade because of that. Gonna turn around, put another bash in. I just think he should get back into the fight though. Maybe tank another spell. Okay, here we go. He got off another stun, which is very, very nice. He won't be able to kill the Hammerstorm though. Hammerstorm has got a quicker attack animation. Yes, it's just going to drop right here. Oh well. Cthulhu also looking really, really low. And of course the Torturer is running around, being funny looking and shit. I don't actually like this model a lot. Oh, Swiftblade, I think you are underestimating the Torturer right here. Gonna see an Impalement max out? Yes, here we go. That's not surprising at all. The Impalement's just gonna rip everything apart. Cthulhu, of course, yeah, obvious skill build is obvious. And Rampage, I love the fact that he's not getting charged. I just think it's so great. Like, he's still got the Might of the Herd, which he needs to use. And even though it's only 50 mana, for a hero like Rampage, a hero that has very, very low mana pool, it's actually pretty useful. And he doesn't have to invest into something like a power supply or anything along these lines, because he just doesn't need all that mana. His inbuilt mana region is enough to use the Might of the Herd whenever he pleases. So I really, really like his skill build. I think that's this time around his decisions are much, much better. And I now want to see him actually get that big, big Shaman Tetris, just to block out all of the damage from the spin. And biggest dodge EU. Biggest dodge, seriously. Greatest dodge ever. And is killing yourself no, really, people, do we... Okay, no, this is something that annoys me, but is killing yourself a day by neutrals allowed because you don't touch them, they just attack you? Now let me tell you something. You're not asking a proper question. You're looking for a way to cheat. You're looking for an excuse to abuse the system of a mode that was just designed to be a little bit of fun. It was just intended to be a fun mode played by fun players. But you are looking for ways to cheat in it. You're looking for an excuse to cheat. Like, nobody would ever do that. If you're playing like you're supposed to play, you wouldn't do that. That's just ridiculous. You're not allowed to do that. You're not allowed to interact with creeps. But really, why do I have to tell you that? Are you really that desperately trying to cheat? I'm sorry, that's just something that annoys me. I've got many of those questions over the course of this tournament. And now that we are almost done with it, it's just like, people, come on. Can we just not do that? Can we just do this just for fun? Is it really that difficult? And do we really have to look for an excuse to cheat like all the time? It just is kind of... I honestly think it's kind of embarrassing. It just doesn't set a good example. And it just doesn't make it look good. Somebody was cheating? Oh well, I really don't care. Anyways. Oh, Hammerstorm's getting taken. Oh, that... Rampage is gonna hit like a truck now. Talking about hitting like a truck, where's your Insanitarius? I'm sorry, there's a certain lack of Insanitarius on your team right now. I want an Insanitarius on at least Rampage and Cthulhu. And if possible, one on Torturer as well. Now I'm just gonna stop answering questions. Like, really, I don't want to do that all game long. We can do that after this game. Alright, right now, let's just watch Witchslayer die yet again. Great. I love that. And here we go. He gets taken out. He gets taken out, that poor Hammerstorm. And no, the Cthulhu is going in and he gets hit by a stun. And no, doesn't have any mana anymore because Witchslayer is going for that mana drain. I really don't know why he did that. I just don't think it's that good. Oh well. I just don't like mana drain in general. Rampage now has got a Shaman Tetris and a Glows of the Swift. That's probably gonna be an Insanitarius. And I really like that choice. I just think it's a great choice. I just think it's really good. In general, I buy it on Rampage all the time. So yeah. Actually, what the hell? Oh. Okay. I don't know. Oh well. If you just take a look at items, we can see that like this is getting kind of out of hand already. Just because right now the Legion set is still building items, while the Hellborn already is finishing items. They've got the Shaman Tetris on Torturer. got the Shaman Sentries on Rampage. Rampage is about to finish this in Zenitarius. Cthulhu already got the Helm of the Black Legion. Well, on the other side, what do we've got here? We got a Helm now. Okay, he now has that, but really, a Mage and Totem and a Helm of the Victim, that just won't do it. That just won't cut it. You need a bit more than that. And another kill. And now that Rampage has got that ultimate, every time he uses it, that's pretty much a free kill. Even on the Spinning Swiftblade or pretty much anybody, and he's not chasing down the Witch right here. He's got one of the hits off from the Might of the Herd, so that's slowed him down enough to get the kill. Swiftblade is sitting in the middle of them, spinning a bit. Really don't know if he can actually do anything, but here we go. He's getting taken out. And Swiftblade now. He is still alive. He's got that ultimate. I don't know if he wants to use it on Cthulhu though. Like, Cthulhu is very tanky. I just don't think that's a good choice. Cthulhu actually might be doing the same thing the Ra did last game. Just not with a hero where it synergizes all that well. But it still synergizes. He's just tanking up like crazy. And if he gets to an unkillable stage... Yep, that's not good news. Swiftblade just used his ultimate and really didn't do anything with it. Rampage finished this in Zenitarius. Gonna TP out of here. And yeah, he's just gonna deal a lot of damage. He actually picked up Ghost Marchers this time around. Ghost Marchers on Torturer as well. And Ghost Marchers on Cthulhu fan. So looks like we got a lot more Ghost Marchers this game, which is very interesting. Like, we didn't have... Why are they chasing this? We've got 6 Ghost Marchers, but as opposed to 5 Steam Boots. What is up with that? That's strange. Oh well. And Rampage is just abusing the Zenitarius to its fullest. That item is just so great. Missed stun. Right there. And Torture's going for the greatest item of all time, which would be... Oh, that was so lucky. Wait! Holy balls, that's ridiculous. That works. What the hell? Oh my god. That's just ridiculous, really. Oh well. But wow. Crazy. Okay, that's very surprising. And okay. Rampage's got the Warhammer now. I don't know what he's actually gonna do with that. He's gonna, first of all, gonna pick up a kill onto the Swiftblade. And now Hammerstorm is gonna die as well. One more hit. Yep, here we go. It's in Zenitarius and Hammerstorm as well. That was what I was about to mention. And of course, the icon of the goddess on the Torturer, which is just amazing. I love this item. It's just stellar. It really is. It's so great in this mod. I don't know if you watched my Oogie game, but I got 2 of them, which was hilarious. With like, I got 60 mana reaching or something ridiculous towards the end. Oh well, I was not gonna activate that ultimate with the Zenitarius, and he hits for 300 now. So hopefully he can make something happen with that. Oh no, he completely missed this opportunity to get a kill right there. Rampage managed to turn the Zenitarius back on. He will still drop, and now it's just Cthulhu fan, and that's Hammerstorm for you. Hammerstorm is really powerful, and you should never underestimate him. There's a reason why he gets picked up every single time it's possible. He's just so strong with that in Zenitarius. He's just ridiculous. And yeah. Yeah, that's just crazy. Just so great. I want to see him get an Elder Parasite just for good measure. Though he probably won't. Honestly, it's not that great of a choice anyways. It's just, I don't think it's the greatest item to get right now. But it's just not looking really all that well for them. Rampage, he changed his skill build, item build. He's got the Beast Heart, so he's probably gonna finish a Behemoth's Heart soon. And the heart is gonna make him unkillable. Cthulhu is going for a Frostwolf, which is cool. Oh, Torturer got his icon and now skilling his ultimate, so that's gonna be fun. Quad kill actually on Rampage. That's funny. And yep, Annihilation incoming. And the Genocide. Hellborn is completely decimating the Legion side. They are doubling their kills, so... This is looking horrible. Incendiary is coming up on Swiftblade, so I suppose you're gonna see a Man-Blade right here, but... Really... I don't know, that... I don't think the manliest of blades is gonna make a difference here. It should be a deadly blade instead. That would be much more useful. Well, we've got a Bulwark on Hammerstorm now, and of course, that almighty Incendiarius. But it just doesn't matter. And he gets taken out, Swiftblade gets hit by another stun, Rampage coming in to just finish them off. And I would not be surprised to see another early concede mod. Sad that we had two very one-sided games, but maybe they're gonna play this out, because after all this is the last game, so... Well, what can go wrong? What can go wrong? Like, what's the worst thing that can happen? And, well, Cthulhu is gonna die right here. Torture, oh no! He got away, so that's nice. And he's got the impalement up. Come on, you can't turn this around, can you? He really doesn't want to die. He's got that icon of the goddess. Which is just great. But by the way, yes, I just want to mention it as well. This is not the last game of the tournament, it's just the last game of the finals. And this is going to determine who gets the $10 coin pack and who gets the $5 coin pack. But we also got a game for third place coming up. And talking about those coin packs, I just want to quickly mention that nobody is going to have to pay for that, because S2, the nice community manager of S2, taught me that they are going to be sponsoring that tiny event we've got going on right here. And that we won't have to pay for that. Instead, I'm just gonna have to tell them the names of the winners, and they are gonna give 500 gold coins to the winning team and 250 to the second and third place team. So that's great, isn't it? And here we go. The Hammerstorm gets taken out. This is just not nice anymore. Like, really, Swiftblade, you won't be able to do anything. I'm sorry. Hammerstorm is incoming, but yeah, it's just kind of like one of those what the fuck moments. So I hit him with my stun. Well, what do I do with him now? That's even worse with like Devourer, where you run in and you're like, well, I just used my hook and I hit somebody, but I can't kill him. Shit. Oh, nice! They actually managed to get 3 kills right here. They managed to turn this around. Let's take a quick look at items, shall we? We've got the Demonic coming up on the Hammerstorm. I don't know, is it finished? Yep, it's actually a finished Demonic. Then we got the Tablet on the Witch Slayer and Incendiaries on Swiftblade still. He's got a bit of money saved up though. On the other side, we've got the Dawnbringer coming up on the Cthulhu fan. Torturer got himself a Frostified Blade, I love that. And of course the Heart and Shieldbreaker on the Rampage. Now that he's got that, I really don't see a way for the Hellborn to turn this around anymore. It's just... Honestly, this Rampage is too much out of control, and then if you add the other heroes on top of that, it's just crazy. Torture is also getting really powerful with the stacks adding up, and yeah. The Icon of the Goddess is just so amazing, because as soon as you have got enough charges of it, you're basically your own Vel. You don't have to go back anymore just because you've got that great of a region, so that you don't actually have to worry about it. And here we go. Swiftblade gets taken out. That's what you get for not playing Zachi, Swiftblade. Really. Gotta play Zachi. It's all about Zachi. Really. Oh well. And... Well, nice ultimate taking out the Torturer, but... it's just like... That's exactly the problem, like, the Torturer doesn't even matter. It just doesn't make a difference. Well, Swiftblade is putting out a nice chunk of damage right here. Activates the Incendiaries, turns it off, gets destroyed. And Cthulhu diving the base like a madman. Just look at that region. Just look at it, it's ridiculous. Like, this guy can't just go hide in the woods for a bit and can't come out with full HP. Gonna finish the Sheepbreaker level 3, I suppose? Yep. Torture in the meantime going for a Sheepstick or Harkons. Could be a possibility. Knowing these guys, they are going for ridiculous items now. Wouldn't be surprised if that's actually the case. And wow, he gets taken off. And Cthulhu Fund. Got the Dawnbringer going for the Demonic! Great! Sheepstick up! Swiftblade, Abyssal. I'm just talking about items all game long. I actually don't like this model. I just think it looks ridiculous. Like, come on, what is that even supposed to be? I don't know, I don't get it. It's probably some kind of reference to something, but... It could be to Hunter x Hunter. There's one guy that looks like this, but he's not even a real guy. He's just like... something. I don't want to spoil it in case any of you actually care about Hunter x Hunter, because Hunter x Hunter is really fucking awesome. Oh well. I don't know, Swiftblade hasn't been going great for these teams. Just... In theory, Swiftblade is amazing, right? You've got the early spin, you've got the spin, and then you can pick up early items and get really powerful. But Swiftblade isn't just isn't that great of a carry in general. And even if you can pick up early items, it's just what do you pick up to actually have the same impact as an, I don't know, in Zenitharius on Rampage? Like, what can you pick up that's gonna make the same impact on the Swiftblade? That's about the same price class. I don't really think there is anything. And that's just kind of the problem right here. And Torcha's gonna die. Which, this is also amazing. The impairment, of course, continues even if you die, which is just crazy. What is that still in the game actually? I don't know. Yes. So even if Torture dies, it continues. And he now got the Harkons. I knew it. These guys are going for ridiculous items now. Which is fine. Rampage. Wouldn't be surprised if that's a Doombringer. I honestly wouldn't. Like, that's just something like, why the hell not? No, it's actually a Savage Maze. Impressed by that. I'm quite surprised that none of them has got the Abyssal yet. Like, would be nice to have at least one of them, but... I suppose it's not that big of a deal if you just two-shot everything anyways. That's a quad kill right there. And Hammerstorm, I'm sorry, but... that barbed armor actually killed himself. Oh well. So, I suppose he got a kill, but he also got an annihilation. Oh. And just Harkons everywhere. Which they are going for invisibility. Like, well, I don't know, maybe you should get like, actually you should probably get not a Behemoth Orb, the barbed armor, just to like, return those 1400 HP. It's not a lot, but it's something. Anyways, oh, this looks actually decent right now for the Legion side. Ah, okay, no, Torturers here. That's not great. Which they are trying to run away. No, I don't suppose the Legion is gonna win the 100 kill race. Like, I just think that's quite honestly impossible. However, there's still a possibility of them winning the race to the shrine. And if they do, this is still even. If they do, it's still not over. And we might be going to a game 4. However, that has to happen first. And I don't know if that's very likely, really. Cthulhu Fan completely screws up his charge right there. Rampage. Yep. That's so gonna be a Doombringer. Please tell me it's a Doombringer. Come on. Swiftblade. Oh my god, just look at that damage. Torture's destroying him. And Rampage. No. Here we go. 600 damage. Yeah, GG. Ridiculous. Holy balls. This is just not fair. I don't even... This time around, I actually think this is the only game where a team didn't get outpicked. I actually think it's just that the Hellborn played better. Just straight up played better. Which I like. And... Well, Cthulhu Farm. Actually, Torture with the double damage. Oh! Ah, here we go. Gets taken out by the Hammerstorm. And oh, this is just, yep, Dawnbringer. Dawnbringer? Doombringer. So you really should get some lifesteal now. Really, get somebody to buy an episode. Just put it on a courier or something. Like, really. Oh my god. Just look at that Rampage. He's literally hitting for 700 damage. Just stupid. And he just turns off the Incendiaries right now and regenerates all of his HP. And I'm quite happy actually, yes, in fact, that Dennis is winning this. Yes! Yes, he is! And looks like he's actually winning the Dennis Mode tournament. Isn't that great? Dennis wins the first Dennis Mode tournament. I like that. It has a nice, like a nice touch to it. But, oh, he might actually go down. Nope. Not going to happen. And he just turns off that Incendiaries and starts regenerating. Can Totoro really use his ultimate without losing mana? In fact, he can. In fact, he can just sit here with his ultimate activated and never worry about it. That's cool. That's like really cool. Look at this. How much mana? He does. I have 80 mana regeneration. 80! What the hell? How is that even possible? Really? Torture, get a staff. Get a staff of the masters. Come on. Mana. No, Harkons? That's not mana. Not Harkons. Actually, Genjuro. Come on, staff. Really? Get a staff. You don't need boots. Get a staff. Oh my god, that damage. Doombringer's on the ground right here. And Hammerstorm picks it up. Oh, this might turn out to be interesting. Oh, slow connects. Stun as well. And Torture. Just being crazy with his ultimate. Look at his regeneration. Even though he's got that ultimate activated, he's just regenerating so much mana. He needs that staff. Get the staff, really. Come on. Okay, and here we go. Gets that kill. And one more kill. One more kill. And Dennis is going to win. Or not actually going to win, but get 1 point for the Dennis Mode tournament. From then on, once you actually get that point, once the 100 kills mark is broken, there are no longer any rules intact. Instead, it's just do whatever the hell you please. Now, I personally would give this to Hammerstorm. We've got the Doombringer on the Swift Blade now. And yep, there was a region up there. Torture just picks it up. That's 100 kills. Okay, and now they are just going for the base. Yep, look at this. They don't even care about the players. They just want to finish. But this is where it gets interesting. Can they actually finish this game? This is what we demand from you. If they want to get the other point as well, they have to finish this game. It's not just a matter of getting 100 kills anymore. No, no, no. This is all serious right now. And they might have to, like, agree on what they actually want to do. And as you can see right here, no longer any rules apply. So split pushing, anything. Go for it. Get that shrine killed. That's what this is all about, isn't it? Yup, that region. Did he really just one-shot him? I want to believe that he just one-shot him. The big slows, just amazing. Honestly, get that Staff of the Masters. Just do it. Oh well, he's gonna get taken out here. Just nice. Who does have the Doombringer right now? Which no, so I suppose it's Hammerstorm, right? No, nobody. It's just on the ground, okay. Rampage got crits instead. Bottom tower goes down. Rampage actually drops to the Swift Blade, and Cthulhu just doesn't care, he's just going for the mini barracks. Actually, I don't agree with Swift Blade spinning at all. You do more damage if you just attack him. Why are you spinning? You're literally wasting your time. In the meantime, Torturer going for the top barracks, so I suppose the Legion is gonna have to deal with Mega Creeps pretty soon. Yep. At least the top barracks are down. In the meantime, Hammerstorm just went in here, really did not a whole lot at all. Torturer in the meantime gets just destroyed. And Swiftblade now actually starts dealing damage. And here we go. Come on! You just walked past it! Really? Really? Okay, well, I don't care about the Doombringer either. What the hell? Hammer's just backdooring this. Hammer just doesn't give no shit. Meantime, Rampage takes out the Swift. It's actually interesting that they are just committing one player to pushing. This Hammerstorm right here. Huh? Holy shit, Rampage quits for 1300. Yep, here we go, gets the kill. But they got a barracks. That's nice. That's really nice. And I suppose they have still got one of their own alive. So no mega creeps yet. That's something, I suppose. Which they really doesn't have a whole lot. It's actually quite disappointing. What's its GPM at? Let's take a look at the damage. I'm interested. Torturer. Wow, Torturer actually has the highest. Cool. Didn't quite expect that, if I'm completely honest. Suppose we can turn that off now. And here we go. And actually, Witchslayer got the Doombringer. That's funny. Oh my god, hardest hitting Witchslayer, ew. Well, they are going for the defensive shrine now. The defensive shrine, what the hell? Defensive tower. Oh, I suppose they are also going for the shrine. Oh man. Or World Tree, or whatever you want to call it. I really don't mind. Torture just goes in, hits him once, and goes out of there. Well, yeah. And, whoop, gets caught, feeds a little bit of money. Well, this is interesting. Can Swiftblade actually be powerful enough to turn this around? Hammerstorm just runs in here and is gonna get destroyed. It's just... Torture is so much more powerful than he is. Who has got a puzzle box? Who has got a puzzle box? Is it on a courier? No. I suppose I can just activate this. Nobody has. Did he just buy the puzzle box and sell it again? Just to get the minions? Oh, what happened right there? Is it in his stash? I suppose it's in his stash and he just uses it to summon the minions. That's interesting. I personally would just beef up a courier if I had that much money. Let's take a look at the GPM. So yeah, all of them are above 1,000. 32,000 gold ahead. It's kind of crazy. And Doombringer. Okay. Interesting. Very, very interesting in fact. Well, the World Tree is dropping. At least droppable. Here we go. One hit onto the World Tree already. Legion is doing their best to hold us off with all the Doombringers they have. Witchslayer has got one at the minute. Should probably set his tablet and just pick up the one that's on the ground right there. Swiftblade is going for the strangest item build ever. Here we go with the Doombringer. So it is Insanitarius. That's fine. I personally would even sell that, like, Geometrous Bane. Like, I really don't think that's useful. Get a Kenshiro. That's good. Kenshiro is fun. Kenshiro's cool. And Hammerstorm, like, no, I'm really not sure if I like your item build as well. No. Yeah, Swiftblade, really, how much money? You've got more than enough money. It's not like you can buy back. What are you saving up for? Well, no, at this point, the World Tree is really low. And the Legion side is getting really powerful. As you can see, the advantage is dropping and dropping. And Witchslayer is getting some money. And we've got, of course, the Swiftblade is getting ridiculous. But the World Tree, so low. Torturer got himself a Doombringer as well. They really want to finish this right now. They really want to finish this. They cannot keep on defending. They actually have to make something happen. But I don't know if they can. I really don't. Swiftblade got 2 Doombringers now. So everything is set on his shoulders. Can he get another one? Yes, he got 3 Doombringers, a Sheepbreaker, and an Abyssal Skull. But the Shrine is dropping. The Shrine is dropping. And Rampage is just waiting for him. Rampage got the ultimate? No, he doesn't. But he's still stun locking him just because he's Rampage. And wow, he actually managed to... They killed each other. There's 3 Doombringers on the ground, but Swiftblade, since it's right next to his base, is gonna be able to pick that up. However, the World Tree is still dropping, and if they just keep on going like this, like if the Torturer keeps on running into their base, gets 1 hit off on the World Tree, and dies, that's totally fine for them. It really is. They need to ward here. They need to not let this happen. Really. And I think that's it. Nope, they still got the protection. Still got the tower protection. All the sheeps though, and here we go. GG. Dennis and his team are the winner of the Dennis Mod. Are the winners of the Dennis Mod tournament. I just love that. That's so brilliant. Great. Great. Okay then. Well, there's only one more match we have to take a look at, and we are gonna be able to finish this tournament. And that's the match for the 3rd place.